sanding down the table for the final, touch from my end. Let me share what I will be doing. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, so this is an aquarium stand that ended up being partially completed by the carpenter, and I am trying to finish it up to a point. I've actually went about mixing, I shared with you how I did this, mixing all of this stuff with the glue and the sawdust, right? I have 3 grades of sandpaper, right? I'll be using all 3. I'm going to be using the rough one first, then I'm going to be using intermediate, and then I'm going to be using the finishing one to rub it off. So hopefully I'll be able to do this and you'll be able to see the difference. Now, why all this was placed actually on the table was to eliminate or hide the creases that exist within the spaces within the table, right? I went about doing what I call it countersink, screwing of the top and of the base of the stand, right? My task now is to actually sandpaper the entire thing. And so it has been left here for roughly about 3 hours, and if I was using like a machine, right, probably I would allow it to stay a little longer where it will be get a little bit more tougher, right? I probably about a day or 2, but I'm using my hand, guys, and it gets really tough when your hand and your muscles kind of work. So you're trying to work it in as quick as possible. It's not totally tough, but it should be able to sandpaper. So I'm going to be doing that and periodically stop and show you where I'm at. If it's too soft, I'm going to have to leave it until probably a few hours time or probably next day. Here I've been rubbing. You notice you can't see the hole that was drained, right? And if this table is going to be sprayed, it will be stained first and then it will be sprayed, so you won't see nothing on the top. You won't see none of the markings that I made. I've learned in filling out the spaces with the sawdust and the glue is that I underestimated how hard it would be to rub off. So I kind of placed too much on it, and guys, it is not as hard as how it's supposed to be right now, right? Left until probably about next 2 or 3 days, probably I will have to rent, borrow, or buy a sander to actually do this, because I have to be doing this with my hand right now. And trust me, there's a lot of pressure being exerted on this board to get all of these things out. And that's what I'm going to be doing for the next couple of hours. This is it after I've actually rubbed it down. It's going to be painted dark, so therefore all of the mist color that you might see on the top, that will disappear. It's going to be going through some more series of rubbing when it reaches the actual carpenter. As I said before, I'm not a carpenter. I was just trying to make things look a little bit better, giving off this job back to the client. I can't manage it. The carpenter forfeited, breached the contract, so that's it. I'm just going to be sanding down the door, right? And yeah, and that will be it. Peace out, guys. Catch you next time. Bye bye.